Hey everyone, welcome back again. This week on our Wednesday evening, we're back at Pete's. Yay. And we're doing a bit of fuel system rejiggering on his car and doing some inspections because when he was at the track last, we looked at the one decent data log that he had, and it was showing that he was maxing out his duty cycle on the fuel injectors again, and it shouldn't be. So
no, it should be 50%.
Yeah. So he's got a 1200 horsepower sniper Nelth on this thing.
Yeah.
And the fuel pump we have should be good for like what, 800 or 1000?
800, I think it was. So we weren't ever expecting to go more than 700.
Yeah.
So the fuel pump should be man enough for that.
We got dash 10 feed lines coming up to the regulator. Or either dash 6s, I think, feeding each bowl. And we have a dash 8 return line going back to the tank. So boost referenced is another thing that we got going on. We're going to talk about in a minute. But should be plenty of fuel for this thing. But for some reason, at certain points, fuel pressure was dropping off. So we're checking the electrical connections. We're checking the hoses.
They're all good.
Yeah. Checking the relay. Nothing seems, like it's ever been hot or melty or anything like that. So what we're doing now, we're going to drain the fuel tank, check the fuel filter, but it's pretty new. It hasn't been in there long. It hasn't had much gas through it.
I mean, it hasn't done a lot of miles.
Yeah. So instead of dropping the tank, which is nearly full, making a big mess, what we're going to do is we got fuel can, big long, the old fuel line that he had in it. When it was carbureted, it wasn't man enough for the fuel injected setup. So we have a male to male dash 10, and we're going to disconnect the inlet to the regulator, hook it up. We're going to bypass the relay and watch it chooch everything it's got into the can.
How big's that?
5 gallons, at least.
That's 5.
Of US gallons.
Little gallons.
And we're going to verify the flow integrity of the fuel system. Something we haven't really done, but I don't suspect a problem. But if there is one, in theory, we should see a reduced amount of flow. What you would think is a reduced amount of flow going in there. I don't know what a good baseline is, but
yeah,
we're going to find out.
We are.
Give us a minute. We're going to disconnect this line and hook this up and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Be right back.
Trouble.
I've never done this. All right, here's our fuel pump relay. Main fuse. Just jump it in there just to trigger the relay. And we're hooked up and in the can. It's not hurting anything. That's a fair bit of fuel.
Yeah, I mean, there's no pressure behind it. So it's just
volume.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Hit again. That's a garden hose flowing.
Yeah.
Fuel.
So I'd say we got plenty of fuel. So now we put it back on. Now we've disconnected the boost reference, and we do a data log, take it up the road.
Well, while you hook that back up, then I'll talk about our boost referenced fuel pressure regulator. So this car used to be
this is going to be long-winded.
a blow-through, same supercharger on a 347. And when you have a blow-through setup, your fuel pressure needs to be boost referenced because you're only running approximately about 6.5 psi of fuel pressure to your floats in your normal carburetor for normal engine operation. When you're under boost, you can't push 12 psi of boost through a carburetor and expect not to push the fuel back into the bowls and out the vents and making a big mess and pushing fuel, trying to go back through the pump back into the tank. So you need to up the fuel pressure to above the level of the boost going in. So you boost reference your blow-through setup by having a vacuum line, which then gives boost pressure with boost to the regulator, which ups the pressure in relation to boost. So we did the same thing when we converted over to this Sniper 2 or Super Sniper fuel injection system, thinking it was the way to do business.
Well, that's what we were used to, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was, you still got to maintain that
Yeah.
extra, but now we're talking about, well, that's the other thing we've got to do. We've got to check, make sure we've got 58 PSI.
Yeah, well, we got the gauge there, the sensor.
Yeah.
So we have a sensor plumbed into the fuel system to maintain or check on the data log of fuel pressure. But the Sniper doesn't verify fuel pressure for its calculations. It just assumes you have 58 to 60 psi of fuel pressure at all times. So whenever Pete would get more than like 3/4 throttle, full throttle, start getting into boost, he would have a surging. Let me clip a little video in right here of the sound of that.
Actually, level 68, level 78.
We have video evidence.
So, but we haven't been able to tune out that surge, and we haven't been able to figure out why. So thinking about it, trying to do internet searches, can't find anything really.
No.
But there's nothing really that says that we have to boost reference this, because the fuel pressure now is so much higher than the boost pressure, like maximum 12 psi, versus in a regular fuel pressure now at 58 to 60. There's a lot of headroom where we don't have to worry about pushing fuel back through the system the wrong way. So we've just gotten rid of the vacuum line / boost line to the regulator, looped some lines back around, getting things sorted out. So we're going to take it for a test spin without that hooked up and see if the surge has gone away or is much, much better. And that is the main goal of this evening.
Yep. We just need to drive it up the road and see that we haven't got that surge, well, the fuel pressure drop.
We'll get started, probably let some fuel run through it because we've been turning the key a bunch of times. Let it warm up and we'll take it for a little spin here.
Oh, I didn't put any air in the tyres.
Oh, we're still at track pressure?
Yeah.
Let it warm up a bit. Is that little blow-off valve a little more responsive now that we changed the lines around?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's like...
Got his own dedicated line now.
Oh. You hear that?
Yeah.
Fuel pump whining?
Or was it the rear end on your braking?
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah. I don't know.
As soon as that came on, it started losing power.
Oh, it's shift light?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't seem like it was wavering a lot.
No, there was no surge.
I didn't know if you were modulating it at all. It seemed smooth.
Foxes abroad.
Yeah.
Nowhere to do any testing.
Yeah.
I've got an ambulance in front of me, look. Trying to get it into third.
Yeah, well, gonna do it by itself?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Is it because it's so violent?
I don't know.
Every time I touch the screen. Oh no, still. I don't know what it's doing.
well, let's try to get one little pull in. Just clean and smooth. What?
Brakes, front ones.
Oh, they're dragging?
Yeah, under pressure.
I mean, from passenger seat, it seemed much better.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's
It's got again, isn't it?
yeah, it kicks. It's still data logging, I think, but it kicks out of the screen. I don't know if you got to try to calibrate the screen or something or what. Still doing it.
Hey?
Still doing it.
Yeah.
Second gear is kind of useless. Alrighty, it's enough playing around. Finally.
I mean, you can imagine I was on the start line trying to do that.
Yeah.
And I was getting so frustrated with it.
All right, well, the data log says we are, engine RPM's coming up and fuel pressure is dropping under wide open throttle. So we got to figure out why the heck that is happening.
Oh, did it again there as well, look.
Yeah, on this the other
On the-
RPM
Yeah.
shift.
So,
Well, we got to figure.
but it was making that funny whirring noise about we don't know what it was doing at that point either. So that's that.
I mean, there
bit.
should be plenty of fuel pump for it, but
What's the green one?
all three are green.
AFR.
Went really lean.
Yeah. So, and I'm still on the throttle there.
Mm-hmm.
How am I going to take it for a data log if I ain't got any fuel pressure? For a dyno.
Yeah. Well,
40.
we may have to drain the tank, then check the filter. Is the only other thing I could think of. That pump should be good for, unless I got a lousy pump or something.
Same here. Yeah.
And fuel pressure is dropping off. What does it drop down to?
20.
Yeesh.
So duty cycle at that point is 85%.
So here that we're dealing with, as you know, throttle position goes up, fuel pressure is on this line, it's dropping, and yeah, we're gonna have to do something here. Well, more troubleshooting. John's here. He's unloading some Twisted Tea for Pete. So yeah, I don't know what else we're gonna do this evening. I don't know. Maybe this fuel pump is damaged or something. I don't know. We'll take a look at it, and we'll get back with you in another video. So thanks for sticking around to the end. I'll see you guys soon. Catch you later. Bye bye.